Hi everybody. So I'm in the middle of taking my braids out, and I thought maybe this would be a good time to film a video to show what's going on here. So this is my fine low density 4C hair as I'm taking the braids out. So now if you don't know if you have low density hair or not, I'll show you what I mean. So it used to be that when I parted my hair like this, I could make a very sharp part one time. But with low density hair, I have to keep trying to part to make things look straight, make that part look straight. It used to be worse than this though. I started using a couple of hair growth serums. I'm not advertising for them because what worked for me may not work for you, but I started using Hollywood Hair Bar hair growth product. So you see, I can't make a very straight line because I'm missing hair follicles. So I can sit here and part like this for a really long time, and the parts just may not come through, right? You see how it's thinner here and thinner here? And if I part somewhere else, same thing, right? And this is the part that I will just do for a long time. Just trying to get the part straight. But when your hair is very dense, you don't have that problem. So see, it's a little more dense back here. So the line is straighter and more visible. But as we get closer to the front, it's jagged. So if your hair does this, you have low density hair. There's a good measure there. So at any rate, this is my hair. It's maybe, as I said in the first video, that maybe 5 to 7 inches long is what I have. But it's 4C. And this is just coming out of braids. So when I shampoo this hair, it's going to shrink to about this much. Yep, that's what's going to happen. So I'm going to plait this up so that it's not a distraction. And I can go over a few other things with you while I'm talking, and it won't be a problem. Okay, so there we go. Now, I'm videoing on my phone. Okay, so before I was discussing how I curl my hair, how I was dyeing the hair, and this is where my 3B, 3C hair is after I shampooed it. And I showed you some hair before that I lightened it and it was brown and the curl was the same. And then I tried to take that same hair and add color to it. I use 20 volume, and color. But it stretched the curl pattern more. So I won't use this hair. It's over processed, and I think that the longevity is gone, and the integrity, of the curl just isn't there. So this isn't going to match up well with my natural hair at all. Even at the ends when we put it into when I put it into the Microlocs, it's just not going to work. So I wish I had done a smaller piece because I want to try to preserve as much hair as possible. And so then I decided what I would try is to curl the hair. I'm sorry, not lighten the hair first, but just add the color. And this is what I got now. This is more like, maybe this hair here is what I use. Yeah. So this is the 3A, 3B hair. And more of the curl stayed in the hair. You see? I really don't want to do black hair, but I'm thinking that perhaps I should just, you see how dark that is? Oh my God, that's crazy. Maybe I should just start with the black, because what's most important is that I get my locks in and that my extensions are able to go a while with me. Now, I saw this hair on this one, 3A, 3B, on a young lady on YouTube. Her channel is called Dreamlocks. And I think she's had the hair in for like 8 months or so, and it's going the distance, right? This hair I purchased I purchased from Amazon, and it feels about the same as this hair, only this one is low luster and this one is a higher luster. Can you see that? This one doesn't shine as much as that luster. So this one matches my hair more, so I'm going to mix these two, right? But I really do want to color my hair. I don't want black hair. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. Anyway, moving on from there, I want to talk about ratios from what I have learned in my research on YouTube and Facebook groups and Instagram and TikTok. The ratio of hair that you add to your extensions is really important. I've read horror stories, you know, where people are saying that they have issues with when the hair grows out from the scalp. Then the hair, the new growth is thinner than the lock, and you can see the, I guess, demarcation, you know, where the extensions start in the hair as it grows out. I don't want that look. And also, but that's from adding the extensions sort of like feed-in braids, like what's done here. Or from just starting the braids at the roots. As the hair grows out, you see that. So then the problem comes in when you start retying maybe, and you're looping that hair through that small square space there, but the extension is larger, so then it pops your hair at the roots and you lose that that lock eventually. I don't want that. I also want the freedom to be able to remove my locks if I see there's a problem easily. So I've decided to add my extensions on the ends instead of at the roots, just, you know, down here. What I'll do is braid here, twist, leave this out like everybody does. They're leaving the ends loose when you twist or you braid. Not so much with interlocking. And I will put the hair in and the extensions in and start braiding it down a little and then let it go. Well, I'm going to tie it. Dreamlocks gives a perfect technique for tying in the locks, and it's easy to remove as well. But I don't think they'll slide. I haven't seen any video of hers where she talks about the hair sliding, you know, coming out or whatever. So she's locking it really well. I think she uses a technique that she employs when she does, what are those things called? Boho braids. Boho braids. So I'm going to use her technique. I trust it. She's a loctician. She's a braider. She's doing a really good job over there. So at any rate, that's how I'm going to put my locks in. Now, what I found in my research, very important information, is the ratio makes a difference. So let's say I use this lock here. You see there? Yeah. So I use this for a lock, right? Whatever amount of hair that I add needs to be less than this. So we have this piece here. I wouldn't use this. It's too big. But this looks pretty good to go into this. Or I can make it smaller like this and put it in. Right? Now I have solved an issue of the hair being too heavy, the extensions being too heavy for my hair and too big to interlock, right? Give it some thought. I'm working this thing out, y'all, the best that I can. It looks like I'm going to be able to color my hair because what I did here was just put in the color instead of lifting it to brown first. And the curls stayed pretty good. And I think once I put some product on it, it'll just poof back up. I'm going to try that, of course, before I actually install the extensions. And what I plan to do is install my locks before I put the extensions in, but I'm going to color my hair because I just don't want black. I don't think that black is my color. It's just, you see, I don't even wear black braids. My darkest braid is a 99J mixed with 33 and 350. That's what's in here. See it there? Yeah, so I don't like dark hair. Nope. But I'm going to continue to use the Hollywood hair product and maybe some of anything else that I can find in my research or get some type of procedure or something like that because I just don't want to lose my hair. I don't. Damn Ozempic. Okay, so anyway, that's it for now. I hope this helps someone. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is new for me, but I want content out there for women who have fine, low density 4C hair, which is what I have. And I know it doesn't really look like 4C right now because it's been braided, but honey, let me tell you, I used to have 4A. I think I mentioned before 4A, maybe a little 4B or something like that combination, but now it's really 4C thanks to Ozempic. This used to be so clear. I mean, it was so thin all the way across. But the product that I'm using has done a pretty good job. It's doing me a solid. I had to take these braids out because they were too heavy. You see this little tiny bit of hair that I have here? Yeah, so this braid is far too much hair. And that's what I want to prevent. So I've had these braids in for about a week because I had some things to do, but they have to come out now, whether I'm, getting locks or not. I need to take them out because I'll see all those little tiny white balls soon. Folks, those little tiny white balls, it's not lint. It's the bulb in your hair. The roots are coming out. Yeah. So if you're overweighted with braids and you have fine, low density hair, prepare to have your density just decrease. Because that's what's going to happen if you leave them in. That's what's happening if you've been thinning. Your braids are too heavy. And some of them in the back are even bigger than what's in the front. And it's crazy. It's so crazy, but I got to take them out after a week. And they're beautiful. I really did a great job, but I'm ready for Microlocs and I'm not going back. I want the journey. I've decided that although I hear so many people talk about how it's not a good idea to do extensions, that, I'm going to do them because it's what I want. Okay. Good luck out there. Bye.